What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Sneaker Talk for a brand new outlet vlog. Today we're going to the Nike outlet and a whole bunch more at Vaughan Mills just outside of Toronto because Toronto is currently on lockdown. So hopefully this video can help a few of you guys out so you don't have to go to the mall yourself and be disappointed or waste time there, or just put yourself in the mall unnecessarily. And we'll be uploading daily on this channel, so hit that red button down below with notifications on. And we have a sneaker pickup in today's vlog, which I will be reviewing on my second channel, SneakerTalk 365. So daily videos on both my sneaker channels. Enjoy the video.
Good morning, eyes open, I can see the light shining through. Good morning, blinds open, I'm coming home to you.
Just pulled up to Vaughan, and I've never been in this this TTC subway station before. We're a little lost, and we've never gone to Vaughan Mills taking the public transit. We're gonna try and find out.
That direction says buses, and that direction has a street address, so I'm gonna vote we go that direction.
All right, let's go.
Through the pages of reality, float like a feather out to the sea, roll like a lion.
Just pulled up to Vaughan Mills now. Nothing like I've seen on Instagram stories and stuff. There's no like massive lineup outside to get in. I was expecting like a 40-person lineup to get inside the mall, but not the case. Let's go hit up our favorite stores: Nike Outlet, Champs Sports, Foot Locker, all the good stuff for our first actual like mall vlog in a hot minute. And I'm probably just gonna voice over all the stuff back at the crib. So yeah, let's go inside, spend as little time as possible inside the stores. Today I'm really enjoying the Christmas music. I haven't actually heard any Christmas music once this year.
Can we just talk about the Christmas music?
Yes.
Have we ever considered how weird I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus is? It's like a child walking downstairs and seeing her mother or his mother being a house wrecker and adulterating in front of the child.
I love Christmas. Santa's a really nice guy. We're gonna stop by all the Foot Locker stores and sneaker stores in here.
Good evening, blinds closing, it's just me and you. Soft with the weather, cool with the breeze. Flip through the pages of reality. Float like a feather out to the sea. Roll like a lion, living wild and free. Just like that, snap my fingers. Just like that, dreams get bigger. Just like that, paint a picture. Just like that, just like that, just like, cause what you want, you have it just like.
Before we get to the next store, I gotta say, there is a lot of stores here without lineup. The last time me and Tom were at Eden Center, sure, it was packed, but there's like lineups to every store to get in. But at Vaughan Mills, there's only lineups at like certain stores, like Lululemon, Roots had a lineup too. Apparently, Polo, Ralph Lauren has lineups right behind me. So I'm wondering how long the Nike lineup is.
Nike's nice, but it ain't Ralph though.
We stumbled across Plus. Plus is right behind me. This is the only like hypey sneaker store or hypey store in the mall. They'll have Supreme, Vape, a lot of Air Jordan 1s, a lot of hype sneakers. So let's go inside and check it out. So we're inside of Plus right now, and I honestly completely forgot that they opened up a store here at Vaughan Mills. It's actually a pop-up location, and you guys might know them from some other vlogs I've done in the past at Yorkdale Mall. Yorkdale's always been the closest one I've gone to, but here we are at Vaughan Mills, so I guess we could do some hypey shopping at the outlets. Let's see what they have here. So let's take a look at the sneaker wall right now. Now the selection isn't as big as the Yorkdale location, like it's dramatically less, but there's still a good amount of heat here. So if you were still like doing some sneaker shopping for Christmas or for a holiday gift, this is still a pretty decent spot I'd hit up, considering your options for in-store are pretty limited. So I'll show you guys some of my favorite sneakers I have sitting on the shelves, and then I'll ask Tom what a review of his. So here's a look at the one selection. A lot of ones available. We got the court purple ones right here. These are going for $675 in a size 10, $625 in a size 8. That's surprising. Usually size 8s go for a bit more than the size 10s. Then we also got some shadows. I know Tom is looking to re-up on another pair. He beat his pair up like crazy. Not too bad on the pricing here.
The bottom of mine is white. Like all there is.
Oh, so the heel drag
white.
is really bad.
It's gone.
It's gone. Okay. We got the what are these? The Royal Toes? We also got the new Mocha ones. These just dropped. These are going for about $725. I really like this pair. Poor man's Travis Scott's, the Nigel Sylvester ones right here. I'm not too crazy about these. I like the concept though. The concept and the storytelling on these is really cool, but just wearing these personally and getting the brand new shoes looking like this isn't for me. Tom, how do you feel about these?
These are the best shoes ever. Dude, I saw Nigel Sylvester once. He was just biking around on Lafayette Street doing crazy tricks against traffic because Lafayette runs down and he was going up. He was going against traffic, doing crazy tricks on his bike, and I was like, dude, I respect that, so I respect these.
Here's a look at a few more of the ones. They got a bunch of lows as well. Here's a look at the Yeezys they have here at Plus. Tom actually just roasted my Yeezy collection, so if you guys want to check out that video, you can. But they have a lot of the dad selection right here. Haven't really seen these ones in person before. I think these are the Quantums. Yeah, Yeezy Quantum size 9, $650. We got the creams. Oh, I haven't seen the creams in a hot minute. 600 size 12. Few other pairs right here. A lot of smaller sizes right here. These I missed out on. These are the Carbons, I believe, and they're going for $475. Really nice colorway. I'm a big fan of this. I wanted to buy these, but it was like, I already have these. I already have the Pirate Blacks. Why do I have to buy the Carbons when it's such a similar sneaker? These I also had to buy. These are the Zions. I picked these up for like $20 over retail, which was a really good price in my opinion. These are going for about $500 right here. And down below you have some of the banger Yeezys. We got the what are these, the olives? Yeah, the olives. These are used, so they do have some used shoes here too. These are size 10 going for $700. These are the blue tints. Yes, blue tints. So size 12. We got some zebras down here as well. Moonrocks, haven't seen these in forever. Size 7.5, $1,500. And then we have the Oxford tans here as well for $850. I remember winning the raffle for these, man. What a throwback. And they also have a bunch more sneakers up here too. Some retro Jordans, some Dunks, some Nikes. But they're a bit too high for me to reach. I'm only 5'11". Tom, before we get going to the next store, let's check out your top 3 sneakers here at Plus. All right, hit me with them.
Probably these. I really like these, the Syracuse Dunks. And then these, the Jordan 1 UNC lows, are gorgeous as well. Not the ideal version of the shoe, but Chicago's, because they're cool. Why not?
It looks like they also have a bunch of streetwear and accessories as well too. We got a bunch of Travis Scott merch here. Astroworld, Days In. Here is a look at their Antisocial Social Club selection. A whole ton of it. They have a full rainbow of Antisocial Social Club apparel right here. Like so many pieces. I'm not really into Antisocial or Ass Club as some of you guys call it. I'm not really into Ass Club. Back here we also have the Bape selection. A lot of Bape as well. The only place in this mall to buy Bape, and all this hype stuff too. So they have a bunch of hoodies, a bunch of these crew neck sweaters, a bunch of shorts, which probably they aren't going to sell too many of. And then over here we have some Palace and a bunch of outerwear too, like a bunch of Palace jackets. So this is nice. I can see this section being a pretty good selling section here at Plus during the ooh, this is fire. I like this, like this camo fleece hoodie. That's actually kind of dope. Damn, $400, size large. And we also have these Palace windbreaker jackets. These are fire too, man. I really have slept on Palace. I gotta look into Palace a bit more. I actually found my Babe face mask in my hoodie pocket, so that's a good news. The bad news is we're in the lineup for the Adidas store.
And we're not going in.
We're not going in. Thomas made the decision.
Christian wanted to go in. To be fair, it's because he cares about you guys. But I don't think he's caring about you guys the right way. He wanted to show you what was in the Adidas outlet. You guys don't want to see it. I looked through the window, and it's Stan Smith's, and it's Superstars, and it's like one colorway of Ultra Boost. We're not standing in line 20 minutes for one colorway of Ultra Boost.
On that note, we're going to go over to Foot Locker and then the Nike store. Alright, so here we are at the Nike factory store or the Nike outlet, and today they had an additional 30% off all of the sneakers on the hash walls. Now there wasn't too much heat sitting today because Black Friday, as you know, just happened, so a lot of the good stuff did get scooped up, but we're going to show you guys what is still available. So to start off the hash wall, we got the Martin Rose Nike Air Monarch. I don't know what it is about these sneakers, but this particular pair looks like it has a bunch of Cheeto dust on them, and well, one, they're already ugly enough as it is, but now they have Cheeto flavoring all over it. I don't really know who is going to buy these sneakers. Retail price was apparently $310, and now after the discount, these were going for $70 Canadian, and they had a ton of different sizes available for these. Next up, they had a bunch of Nike Element React 55s in a few different colorways, as you guys can see. We also had these like Nike Cortez. I think this is some old school like Nike branding before it was Nike. I think it was called the Blue Ribbon Company or Blue Ribbon Factory. So we have some old school looking Nike Cortez for $110 with an extra 30% off. It says Dimension 6 on the side. Not really sure about the history of these, but pretty cool, and I'm sure if you're a Nike collector or a Nike sneakerhead, you probably know more about these than I do. Next up, we have some Nike Air Max 270 Reacts. They had a few different colorways of these available as well. These were the only Air Force One lows I was able to find on the wall. This black, gray, and white pair. Super simple, super clean. This was a size 10.5 pair, going for $90 with an additional 30% off. We also had this blue and yellow colorway of the Air Max 2 Light Premiums. These were on sale for $70 after discount. It is a very, very comfortable sneaker. Next up, we have some Nike Air Max 98s, the only Air Max 98s we were able to find at the outlets, and it was just in this one size 10. These were going for $100 Canadian plus tax. And now let's take a break from the hash wall and show you guys the sneakers that are on the shelf. Starting off with some LeBrons. I had some LeBron lows for $150, and just a heads up, some of these sneakers on the shelves did have an extra 30% off, so it wasn't just only the hash wall. No extra discount. We also had these LeBrons for $180. These are kind of like a Fruity Pebble kind of vibe to me, in my opinion. Next up are probably some of the best sneakers I'd say at the Nike outlet today. We have the Nike Air Max 2090, and yeah, they had a bunch of different colorways of these available. So here's a look at all of the different colorways for the Air Max 2090 that were there, and they were all at a really reasonable price. So some of them were $130 on discount, and then they also had a few of them which were $130 with an extra 30% off. So it really depends on the colorway. Another sneaker they had a ton of different colorways of were the Nike Air Max 270 React. So here's a look at the variety of different colorways that they had, ranging from 140 Canadian to 120 Canadian, and none of these really had that extra discount except for this black and gray pair. Probably the most wearable out of all of them, to be honest, and this triple black one too. Next up, we have these Nike Renew Lucent running shoes, and these were going for $60 with an additional 30% off, and they had two different colorways, this white one and this black one. We also had a bunch of Nike boots. So if you're looking for winter boots, they actually had some pretty decent selection. So they have the Nike Manoa. This is easily one of the best selling Nike boots of all time. They also had this sort of brown pair as well, it's chestnut brown. And then we had a bunch of slides. The slides were $20 with no extra discount, so 30% off the retail price for these slides, just the one pair. Then we had some Nike Zoom Gravity running shoes. These were going for $85, and I gotta say, these are some of the lightest sneakers I've ever held in my life. Like, I could not believe I was actually holding something in my hand when I was holding these in my hand. I was like, what? These can't weigh next to nothing, and they literally weigh like next to nothing. So these were going for $85. We also have these Joyrides. They had a whole bunch of Nike Joyrides available. All these were going for $80, and they had a ton different colorways for this shoe, and some of these weren't $80. Some of these were actually $80 with an extra 30% off. Here's a look at some more Nike sneakers with that, I forget the exact tech that Nike used for the Joyride, but they have it for these too, and they are like a higher cut version of the Joyride, more heavy duty. Definitely gives these like tech wear kind of vibes. We also had some Nike Element React 87s, just this one colorway for $70 plus tax, and they had a ton of different sizes of these Nike Fear of God moccasin sneakers. This pink pair was $160 with an extra 30% off, and I really don't like this shoe at all. Probably the worst Nike Fear of God sneakers ever, in my opinion, and apparently people agree with me because they ended up at the outlets in tons and tons of sizes. They also had these Airspan 2s. I've seen these Nike sneakers at like the outlet for the last year. These ones were going for $90 plus tax, and then they also had this blue colorway for $70 with an extra discount on top of that. We also had a bunch of sizes for the Nike Daybreak type. These were $90 plus an extra 30% off, and then we had these Air Force 1 Low Flyknits for $100. Probably not the sneaker you're gonna want to wear during the cold winter months, because these sneakers are super like ventilated, so you can really feel like the temperature of the air in these sneakers. So don't wear them don't wear them in the Canadian winter. That's what I'm trying to tell you. These boots were also pretty cool. They got the Nike Zoom moccasin, and it's kind of like a tech wear boot in my opinion. These are actually really tempting. I should probably go back and maybe grab these. They look really comfortable, and these were only going for $70. So for a pretty solid looking, comfortable like running boot, we're gonna call it. It's like a hybrid running sneaker boot. $70 is a pretty fair price point for me to be experimenting with. And then next up we have some Air Pennies right here. Not really into pennies. These were going for $140. They also had two colorways of the Nike Air Max Tailwind SPs. So this is that creamy white colorway that they had, and these are a premium version of the sneaker, so the materials are slightly better than the originals. And then the black pair, this black pair was like an all reflective upper. Next up we got some Air Max 1s in this aqua kind of teal colorway. There was not a big discount on these. I think these were going for like $110 plus tax. And then we also have these Air Max 97. These Air Max 97s, I gotta say, are my favorite sneaker from today's outlet trip, besides the hype stuff we saw at Plus. I love this red colorway. I've seen this colorway at Foot Action and Foot Lockers in the past, and at $130, that is such a good price considering retail is $225. So really solid pricing. This I think was supposed to be like an Olympic kind of sneaker. Here's another look at another colorway of the Air Max 270 Reacts, this black and green colorway for $130. And then we also had this Air Max Plus for $130, kind of giving some off-white vibes with the writing on the side. As you guys can see, it says Catching Air MFG Jump something department. So kind of cool, but the Air Max Plus has that Vapor Max outsole, and it's definitely one of the most comfortable Nike sneakers in history. So $130 for a near perfect comfortable sneaker. I gotta recommend it to you, but it's definitely one of the louder, bold sneakers out there. So the food court here at Vaughn is open, but you can't actually sit at the food court and eat. But luckily there are a couple other restaurants inside the mall where you can dine in. There's like 3 eating areas in this burger spot we're in. And if you guys made it to the end of the video, comment down below your favorite sneaker you saw in today's vlog. We'll be reviewing the Jordan 1 mids on the channel very soon. The metallic gold pair. Don't forget to hit that like button down below, and we'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.